Donald Trump making history, the first president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms in the White House since 1892.
All right, he addressed his supporters early this morning after the race was called, while Kamala Harris wrapped up her concession speech just moments ago.
Well, we have a team of reporters following the latest developments from both Trump and Harris today. Sharon Crowley starts off our coverage. Sharon, what's the latest?
I know everyone here is yawning, and maybe you at home are too. Former President Trump giving his victory speech in the middle of the night, 2:30 in the morning from Florida, vowing to unify this divided country, fix the border and the economy. Now, just a short time ago, Vice President Kamala Harris called the president-elect to congratulate him.
Every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future.
Voters elected former President Donald Trump to be the 47th president of the United States in a history-making comeback.
We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight.
What was projected to be a razor-thin race turned out to be a sweeping victory for Trump. He won key swing states like Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, all of which had gone blue for President Biden in 2020.
Trump won a very broad mandate in this election. I think everybody needs to be clear about that. It wasn't that he just ran up the margins in redder areas of the country. He did better than he did in 2020 in many heretofore blue districts of the United States.
A new AP VoteCast survey shows the economy was a top reason voters chose Trump. In key states, voters saw the border crisis as imposing new costs on their communities.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
And Trump picked up a small but significant share of younger voters and Black and Hispanic men. Many saying they felt the economy is not working well.
This came down to a particular slice of economic experience, and that is the tabletop calculation of how much it costs you to live. In the minds of many, the economy is terrible because it costs more money to live.
Well, President Biden has also called President-elect Trump to congratulate him and invite him to the White House to discuss the transition. The White House staff saying they would coordinate a date in, quote, the near future. Now, Biden does plan to address the nation about those election results tomorrow, guys, and we'll have it for you.
All right. Thanks, Sharon.